So today we are going to learn how to cut shorts with this fabric. This is corduroy. It's a corduroy fabric. There are different types of corduroy fabric. The ones with bigger teeth, smaller teeth, the ones that has velvet texture and all of that. Yeah, so let's make corduroy shorts. So for this short, we are sewing with a hip of 44, a waist of 36, and a length of 18. These are the measurements that we're going to need for this. So let's get into it. So I'm going to take my waist to hip, minusing the 2-inch for band. We're going to need 2 inches for our band. So I'll minus that and take my waist to hip. My waist to hip is 8. To get our crotch, we are also going to do hips divided by 4, which is 44 divided by 4, which is 11. Then you add 1. For guys, I usually like to add 1 so they have more space on their crotch. So that's 12. And to get our 12, we're just going to minus the 2 inches for the band and take your measurement from the waist and measure 12. So I'm going to mark 12 plus ½ inch for band, joining the band, so that's 12.5. We have our hip line and our crotch line. Now on this hip line, you're going to take your hip measurement, which is 44 divided by 4 is 11, plus 1 inch for shaping, which is 12. I'm going to mark 12 here. That same 12, I'm going to mark it on my crotch line. And that same 12, I'm going to mark it on, this is our waistline. The same thing you're using for the hip and crotch is what you're going to use for your waist. So I'm going to mark 12 here too. And just connect these lines. Then on our crotch line, we're going to extend by 2 inches. Mark that. And just use your curve rule to curve to get the curve that goes to the hip line. You can actually leave this like this if you want the down or the shorts to be big, but I want it to be a little bit more fitted. So I'm going to come in from this side by ½ inch and coming from this side and that's it. We're just going to cut this all up. Now we're going to cut the back using this front. So for the back, the key differences between the back and the front is the crotch and this up. Back is usually bigger than the front. So for the back, we're going to extend our crotch by 2.5 inches. Extend it. Now you're going to draw a straight line that links here to this point, this crotch point to this waist point. So then for the up, you're going to come up by 1 inch at the back. And then connect this into the waist, just blend it into the waistline. Like so. And then we're going to curve this into the waistline too. Our back is not usually straight, it's slightly curved in. So I'm going to come in from this waist point by ½ inch for the back and mark that. I'm going to curve this in to meet this. Then for here, we're just going to come out by 1 inch at the hem. and connect this. So that's the back. Every other thing on this side is the same thing, it's just this side that is different. Now we're going to cut this out. So that's it, we have our front and our back piece. After we cut out our crotch, we usually have this part as an excess. So what we're going to do is to just trim off the useless pieces out of it. Yeah, we're going to measure 8 inches, which is our crotch length, our waist to hip length rather. Measure that out. Cut off this extra excess on top of here. Check the wideness of this and make it 2 inches instead. And trim off this excess that we don't need. Set this aside. Now for the waistband, we're going to cut the same length for the hips for the waistband, and then for the wideness is going to be 2 inches. So for the length is 44 inches. We are cutting on a fold, so we're going to divide that by 2. 44 divided by 2 is 22. What we have here is 17.5. So I'm going to cut this out and then cut and join the extra piece that I need, because I'm not about to waste my fabric. Yeah, so I'm going to cut and join from here, but then we're going to cut this out first. So we're not cutting exactly 44 inches, we're going to make it 45 or 46. Just make it extra long in case you need the extra piece. You get, so taking out my 5 inches here, and I'm just going to leave that out and cut this out, and then cut my extra and add to it to increase the length to 45 inches. Yeah. So I'll add this, just clipping them together so I do not forget. So this is our waistband. Now let's cut our back pockets. So for our back pockets, we're going to put our fabric on the fold. We're going to do 7 inches wideness and 9 inches depth. So if I'm doing 7 inches wideness, then I have to cut out 8 inches because I'll need half inch to fold this in. And then if I'm doing 9 inches depth, I'm going to cut out 10.5 inch because I will need 1.5 inch to fold, 1 inch to fold the up and half inch to fold it down. So if you're going for a square shaped pocket design, you can leave this at that. But if you want a more hexagon shaped design, then you're going to come in here, go up here by 1.5 inch and come in by 2 inches or 2.2. Same thing here, come in by 2.5 inches, go up by 1.5. And just connect this to this, and this to this, just to give us the hexagon shape pocket. And just trim this out. If you're good at eyeballing things, you can just eyeball it, but I like to measure, so everything comes out precise. So these are back pockets. So for the front pocket, I already went ahead to cut this off cam because I have a detailed video on how to cut and attach your front pocket, which I'm going to attach to the description of this video. So yeah, you can go check that out to know how to cut and attach your front pocket of your joggers or shorts. So we have our back pockets and we have our front pocket, the facing and the pocket bag. We have our waistband and our front and our back piece to make our short. So these are the pieces that you need to make a short. Whatever other piece you want to add to this to make your clothing more aesthetically pleasing is up to you, but these are the key pieces that you need. So we're going to get our sewing machine and piece all of this together. So I'll see you guys on the next video where we join this together to make our shorts. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Thank you.